Forward with one tweet that you had just put out recently on Ekta Kapoor getting her strategy right with this, video on demand Alt Balaji program. That's a brand as well. Is that, a stock or a space that you like?
I have accumulated Balaji telefilms in our portfolio over the last few months. So, in fact, my tweet was having a hidden little message for curious investors. And because, that Alt Balaji is coming, there are some very good symptoms. The quality of programs and the brand has created, and the way they are managing that new business, the digital business, there is a very high potential that it can become successful and be a very huge wealth creator. So, but at the same time, this is not a 100% foolproof future long-term value investing. So when I was talking about brands, even that is a big brand, the leader in this country in content making on small screen. So nobody is anywhere near to them. And they are, if they do the right things in the future life of the company, this can be $1 billion company eventually. The potential I'm talking about, don't jump into that idea. See, when I talked about brands, the struggling brands today, see, Kaya is a brand. Recently we bought into the portfolio management in a big way. We bought 5% of that company. Accumulated when things were bad, when people were throwing away shares a few months ago. See, Sarigama, Shalimar, there are a lot of brands like, Archie's. I was just, looking at, a lot of them, Kerala Ayurveda, Gadi, Kohinoor, it's a rice company. It's not well managed. Orion Bell, there is Hinware, our earlier HSIL, MK, which is a small broking company. I have a 1% holding personally.
Sure.
UFO, HPL, BPL. I'm telling you there are at least 100 to 200 brands. In most of them are in the small cap or mid cap.
Yeah. Sure. Porinju, you've been buying, of course, the likes of MK, Geojit, you're telling us. One more play that you've liked is the Tata Group stock, especially in the consumer group companies. I remember you telling me that they were at inflection points. Any 2 or 3 names that you like in particular in Tata Group now?
Yeah, these two companies, I'm known for suggesting these stocks last couple of years, and they did not perform very well. And in fact, Tata Global Beverages and Tata Coffee, they did not perform for a decade, if you see the last 10 years. And these companies, their brands, their business model, and their assets they are sitting on, they have huge relevance and a very important role to play in the Indian economy going forward. And they are into the very right businesses in their system. And if they consolidate, restructure, and if Tatas decide to create wealth in these companies, I'm telling you, they are 5 baggers in next 5 years.
Okay. Point taken. Porinju, one last question. You spoke about a bunch of struggling brands, and whereas a private equity investor or as a large equity investor, you can put your money in 10 of these and one of them can make up for losses and give you multi-baggers. But what about the established brands in all the FMCGs? I mean, Kisans, Maggie's, Doves, Pantenes, you name it. We have brands galore. Will you bet on FMCG where there are established brands, but they are coming at, 40 times, 45 times?
Yeah, they are great brands and great companies. That's meant for the highly educated academicians, who is happy with 10-12% of CAGR for the next 10 years. So that will be, it's not bad. They are very safe and good businesses. But I am not very excited about them.
Okay. So you spoke about Balaji Telefilms as a brand in media. The other biggest one is Z, right? Z Media is a stock that has already given great returns, but you see a lot more potential there?
800 crores market cap. They have recently bought the radio business. And the C News is, I think, very good channel, profit-making channel. And they have a printed division, which is the newspaper division, which is, I think, still bleeding. So I think there is a very big chance. I saw recently a notice on BSE. They are doing a lot of amalgamations and restructuring. So doing the right things, the parent company, the other companies, he is quoting at around 40,000 crores market cap. So this is 1,800 crores. The same kind of dynamic, wealth-creating promoters. There is a big potential for C Media if they do the right things. I think it can be multi-bagger in the next 3-4 years' time.
All right. Porinju, do you want to make any disclosures since we spoke a lot of stocks?
We are holding Z Media, Balaji Tele in portfolio management. And I don't know how the compliance aspects, but people need not go and hurry to buy these stocks today. And we will have, as I always say, there are pockets of depressions in the market when some global event happens. The traders have a tendency to throw away shares. Okay. So investors, long-term investors, should look for such pockets of opportunities to create a portfolio or to add to your portfolio.
Fair point. Thank you very much, Porinju. It's always a pleasure speaking with you.